The sun had barely risen over the ancient savanna when Ruk'Thar, the beast of scarred bone and Ruk'Thar was no ordinary predator. He was one of the Mok'rai, a monstrous half-simian warbeast that ruled the land before mankind had a name. The young one, strong but reckless.
Eru and Van, the twin brothers, always side by side, born in the same storm, their breaths forever in rhythm. Together they moved through the golden grass toward the watering valley, a place they'd fought for, bled for, and nearly died for.
This was their world. Dry, endless plains. But now, a new threat had come. Not from the sky, not from fire, but from beneath the ground. Where water once shimmered, now only bones and pits remained. Holes large enough to swallow a calf whole. Around the edges, something stirred. Slick, furred shapes with twitching noses and glistening teeth. Your lives are forfeit.
Stay back, foul beasts!
Attack for the valley. Creatures once small, now grotesque and evolved. We will not yield. This is our valley now. They swarmed the earth, digging, chewing roots, tearing nests apart. Their squeals cut through the morning air like shrieks of iron. This valley had fed his tribe for seasons. Fruit, reeds, burrows and rot. The Mok'rai were predators' envy, but the mice were numbers. And numbers were death. The first war began at dusk. Ruk'Thar's tribe descended from the ridge, using stone shards gripped in fists of fur and bone. The ground shuddered amain, and for a moment, the swarm broke. The mice were digging deeper, faster, undermining the tribe's footing, collapsing tunnels beneath them. And the smell of blood. By nightfall, the Mok'rai retreated to the high rocks overlooking the valley. This was no hunting ground anymore. And he would burn it clean. At dawn, the mice struck first. Thousands of them surged across the plain like a living tide, fur rippling, claws scraping the ground in rhythm. Ruk'Thar met them with fury. Weapon bore from prey. swarm did not end. They climbed layer upon layer, a wall of fur and teeth. One bit into Ruk'Thar's thigh, another into his arm. Then the ground itself began to shake. From the Earth's heart came something colossal. A mouse the size of a mammoth, its eyes blind, its nose twitching at the scent of war. Its body was a fortress of muscle and bone, its tail as thick as a tree trunk. Even the smaller field mice scattered as the giant emerged.
It sniffed the air and roared, a deep, grinding sound like stone splitting open. The single counter-roar became the tribe's defiance.
Ruk'Thar stepped forward. No hesitation! No fear! Only fire! Fall back, everyone! Fall back! Together, they charged. The Burrow King falls! Hail Ruk'Thar! The war is over! creature fell, shaking the ground as it died. The sun rose over the valley. The swarm were gone.
The earth was quiet again.
What little remained shimmered red. He knelt and drank the taste of iron and life. When the wind rose, it carried the ashes of battle away. The Mok'rai had won, but the valley was scarred. Still, they stayed, guarding the bones of their kin, drinking from their blood-earned land. The flames reflected in their eyes, the eyes of a species that refused to die. And beneath them, the earth trembled once more, faintly. The war for the valley had ended.